Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. We're doing a collective read today, and I was getting some channel messages, and of course this is unplanned, so we're just gonna kind of go with the flow. If you guys are new here, my name is Leah, aka the Cosmic Rose. We do tarot, astrology, and spirituality. So go ahead and like and subscribe. It really does help me out, guys. Don't forget to do that, and we're just gonna dive right into it. So I was getting a channel download about moving backwards in time. There's something about also like a missed timeline or a misstep in some way, shape, or form. Let's get, as always, a Keepers of Light Oracle. Hopefully you guys survived the eclipses, and we're looking forward to this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction on April 20th, aren't we? It's going to be huge. It's the biggest transit of the year, guys, so more information about that will be out soon. And I don't know how to pronounce this one. It is Kahumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Very interesting. And Archangel Michael was at the bottom of the deck. Trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels, stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. I'm getting that some of you guys are feeling unsafe in your physical vessel, your physical body. And I feel like this is something from your past that's like replaying, like subconsciously, obviously. But there's something that you're gaining, like some sort of wisdom you're gaining. And this reminds me of the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. Jupiter is wisdom, right? So it's like something that you think you are in the midst of gaining the wisdom on, but you've already gained the wisdom. Like you already have this wisdom. It's almost like you were born knowing this wisdom already. And it's like you're seeking to learn this in this lifetime, at least your conscious mind or your ego thinks so. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. You could also feel like a lack in creativity or inspiration. You know what? Let's do some chips here. Okay, so I have a turtle, which is interesting because turtles are, they're like ancient wisdom, right? And turtles have, you know, they're kind of like prehistoric animals. And the shell of the turtle, there's an old wise tale about turtles and the shell, like telling stories for lifetimes. I can't remember exactly what it's about, but there's significance behind the tortoise or the turtle's shell and like it having a picture, like painted turtles, more or less. Now, I also got, this is a heart with a arrow through it that says love. So there could be something about romance tied into this reading for some of you. Obviously, don't take it if it doesn't resonate. It doesn't have to be romantic love either. It could be platonic love or like, you know, family love, whatever. And then we also have a key. This could be significant of Chiron or Hecate. That could resonate for some of you. Also, the Celtic like pantheon of deities, if you might be Irish or Celtic in some way, shape, or form. And I also have a guitar here. Some of you guys I always drop these. Some of you guys could play the guitar or it doesn't want to focus. Okay, whatever. You guys got the picture. But you guys could like rock music, or you could play guitar. Chips. I'm getting Aaron with an E, Noah, Nova, Diamond, Dan, Nadia, Yolanda, Erica, Odessa, DNA. And I don't know what this is, but new, like N-U-E. There could be a significance there. But DNA, I'm really looking at this DNA because I actually like spelled out DNA, which is like strands of DNA. So there could be something here about like your crystalline body, like DNA upgrading in some way, shape, or form. But it's like your timelines are like merging together. And this could be a collective thing or it could be on an individual basis. So, you know, I'm reading for my YouTube fam, so it's like a smaller group of people. My dog needs to be let out, so I might have to pause it for a second. But there's like there's some sort of light body activation here. I don't know why I'm feeling urged to use this deck, but we're gonna go for it. Yeah, she wants to be let out. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. So there was something here about DNA. Now, as I was saying, this could be like light code activations or your crystalline DNA being activated, but it could also be in reference to like family or your like physical ancestors in some way, shape, or form. Your ancestors could be in contact with you, like deceased ancestors, or this could be something about, you know, literally in physical 3D tangible life could be happening with your family. You know what? I'm going to pull a couple more oracle just because I need to get a little more context here. Libra. Some of you guys could have Libra placements. Also, the lunar eclipse in Libra could have been of significance for you. You guys could be life past sevens. Progressions, journey. Saturn, structure. You guys could have Saturn in Libra, which is an exaltation of Saturn, or the exaltation of Saturn. Then we have Virgo digest here. You guys could be life past 6. Obviously, you could have Virgo and or Libra placements. Second house. There's almost like an upgrade. Now I got the second house card at the top of the deck here. This could be in your literal finances, but it could also be in your self-worth that's happening. There's like a restructuring or a rebalancing or a recalibration is what I'm hearing of your self-worth, which in turn could benefit your finances or your financial growth or your success in, you know, finance or in work. Let's get a card for your shadow. What is the collective shadow here? Numb. You guys could be numbing your emotions or numbing your feelings about something. I'm just getting this intuitively as something about family. Also, workaholic was at the top of the deck. So that could be something to keep in mind. And then victim mentality was under that. So it's like almost like you're covering up like emotions with work so that you're avoiding feeling them. And there could be some sort of victim mentality within a family dynamic or a family unit that needs to be worked on or looked at in some way, shape, or form because you're holding resentment against somebody. Now, take it how it resonates. It doesn't have to be in a family dynamic. I'm just getting this for some of you. And there's also a lack of acceptance about something. I'm hearing something about somebody's father. But numb is first and foremost what you should be paying attention to here. We cannot spiritually bypass. We have to feel our emotions, okay? 7 of Wands want to come out. Well, let's get one of these. I never use this deck, but feeling called. It's The Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. What else, Spirit? Starseed. What lights you up? I feel like there's a strong correlation with this reading and with work and or like your career or your purpose. Now, when we talk about like career and purpose and like our mission, right? It's not always going to be tied in with your work. Not for everybody, but for a lot of people, especially in this day and age, it is. So there could be a correlation between what you do for a living and what your purpose and your mission here is on Earth. And I am also seeing Saturn in this card here. And then I also see, it looks like Jupiter. Jupiter in the corner there. Interesting. I was just hearing something about 2020. But what lights you up? What brings you joy? There could be something about the ocean, or like, I don't know, I'm hearing like marine biologist. And then I'm seeing Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Also, some of you guys could identify as star seeds with that star seed card. But the Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? It's interesting because I was just talking about this for the Aries horoscope, for the Aries eclipse horoscope, new moon horoscope. There could be something about like the ocean that's significant. Music, of course, with that guitar. I don't know why that love, the arrow with the heart is there, or the key as of right now. Besides the key could be Chiron, which was significant in the Aries new moon eclipse. I just saw the 7 of Swords. So some of you guys could be going through something like dealing with somebody in your life recently that was very sneaky, deceptive, cheating, lying, stealing, any of those deceptive type things. Okay, this deck doesn't ever want to shuffle. All right. What do we have, Spirit? Ten of Pentacles, King of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. I'm getting something about like this dream of like a family unit or a family legacy that you have. Maybe you want to build this. Maybe you have this already. I don't know. I feel like somebody's evaluating you though with this 3 of Pentacles that just wanted to popped out in a stack though. Queen of Wands, 6 of Cups. And you know, a lot of people read the 6 of Cups as a past life card. And I think that's kind of cliche sometimes. You know, there's just things out there, but this did just come through as a past life thing. There could be something significant about somebody observing you from a past life. Because the 3 of Pentacles can be about like observation. Actually, in this one especially, because she's painting a picture. Actually, I can't show that one because it has a naked woman on it. But she's painting a picture of a naked woman by observing the woman, you know, obviously. And then there's also another person standing to the side of her that's evaluating her doing the painting, if that makes sense. And then the Queen of Wands, 6 of Cups, yeah. It's fire sign energy, and then we have the King of Swords over here. There's this King of Swords. I feel like you're trying to figure out how you're going to go about getting your family legacy, like family unit. You know, I always say the 10 of Pentacles is better than the 10 of Cups if you're reading for anything, but in love especially, because you have the financial security and stability and the family legacy, as well as the emotional fulfillment. You know, it's all there. And you have something to leave for your children when you pass. Why is the King of Swords here? The Hermit and the King of Pentacles. I feel like somebody's been holding back. Now, I don't want to make this strictly about love, but for those of you that this is resonating, I feel like somebody has like pulled back their energy, and they could be observing you in some way, shape, or form. But the reason that they pulled back their energy was because they were trying to get financially secure and stable in order to be able to build this with you in some way, shape, or form. Now, don't take that if it doesn't resonate. I don't know why I felt the need to pull this up. Strength card, Leo energy. Yeah, somebody was holding back. The Sun card, double Leo energy, baby. Empress card, Taurus energy. My dog's barking outside. Yeah, somebody was holding back. That's a lot of happiness right there, though. Hold on a second. I got to get my dog again. Okay, sorry. Hopefully that's the last time, guys. So where are we at? We were at the Leo, the Strength card, the Sun card, and the Empress card. It's like you or either you or somebody else was holding back. And now there could be either communication or movement in the near future, but that's only going to be for some of you. Let's get some more on the main stuff here. This is going to be to the side because it's kind of a love situation. Where are we at on time? Darn it. King of Wands, Leo energy. What is this Starseed card? What lights you up? There could be some like karmic justice coming in because of like an ancestral pattern or ancestral curse in some way, shape, or form. Knight of Swords just wanted to come out. The Tower card and the World card. Something's coming crumbling down. I feel like if this isn't now, this is coming in the near future. And I don't want to say that to scare you, but it could involve some sort of like verbal dispute with somebody or like an argument with somebody. I'm getting this coming through as a family member because of maybe you standing your ground about something or sticking up for something that you're passionate about or something that you believe in some way, shape, or form. But there's like an end of like a toxic cycle that's coming to an end. It's kind of reminding me of that last collective read I just did last week in a lot of ways, because there was ties to like, I think there was ties to discrepancies in like a relationship that was tied to family in some way, shape, or form. So if that resonates for you, go watch that reading. It was just the last collective read I did. But I believe there's something tied in here to like the service that you do or the service that you're supposed to do in some way, shape, or form. This could even be, you know, if you're a nurse or you are a mental health practitioner or something like that. It could be, it doesn't have to be innately like super spiritual, but it's spiritual more on the DL, like you're helping people, right? There's something about trusting here because you feel betrayed. But there's wisdom to be gained here. At least you think there's wisdom, but I feel like you already have this wisdom. Three of Pentacles in the reversed. And I'm looking at the children in this card, which is reminding me of like childhood. So there's like a lack of integration. Three of Pentacles is also a card of like collaboration. So there's a lack of integration that ends up ending a cycle, a toxic cycle, possibly with a family member or possibly with a partner if it resonates that way. It's almost like there's been a lot of conflict with this person, place, thing, or family dynamic for quite some time. That's left you feeling very dissatisfied or, you know, you've lost a lot of hope in the situation. It's hurt your heart. You have a lot of love for this person, place, thing, or family member. And you've tried probably everything you could think of to try to make it work with them. But ultimately something wasn't built on a solid foundation. Three of Swords. I don't think this is going to be the easiest situation. Now, some of you, this is going to be in romance because I do have, I have three threes here. No, I have two threes. I'm sorry. I have two threes. I have two threes. I'm just hearing something about poetry. Two of Pentacles. Something about a choice of stability. Or something that goes back and forth too. So you could go back and forth on if you want to have this conversation with somebody. Maybe it's you that's approaching this person, place, or thing to have a conversation, possibly about something that you're passionate about, or you put a lot of energy into, or something that you stand for or believe in, you know, or put your whole heart into, very Leo-like. And maybe you're even just thinking it's going to cause some sort of tower moment, but ultimately you coming and having this conversation could ultimately just end the cycle, the toxic cycle, and possibly turn this Three of Pentacles in the reverse in the upright. But I feel like with this Three of Swords here and this Two of Pentacles, it's almost like you're either going back and forth on the situation, or they are. Sometimes you just have to feel the pain, inevitably, you know, it's part of the, it's part of this dimension. There's also a choice that needs to be made. Like, are you willing to be unstable with this person, place, or thing for the rest of your life? Or are you willing to be uncomfortable and in some pain for a short amount of time in order to bring things back into balance energetically? This could be a conversation that you need to have with somebody about something. Anything else? 10 of Cups kind of fell in the reverse, so we'll put it in the reverse. That could be like a emotional unhappiness within a family dynamic. Like I said, I'm getting strong family vibes here, but it could be like a family you have of your own if you have children or something. Ace of Pentacles. I believe there's a new beginning on the horizon if you move forward with this. And the Wheel of Fortune, it's very fated. It's supposed to happen like this. Jupiter, Uranus could be significant for you again. It's kind of lining up right with the astrological transits we're about to go through and that we just had. 7 of Pentacles, something isn't working. There's not an equal exchange of energy, and something has been a long time coming for your wish fulfillment, but you've been holding back from it, possibly because of lies or deceptions. I feel like maybe you've been telling white lies to this person, place, or thing to keep the peace, but it's ultimately caused you a lot of anxiety, insomnia, or worry about the situation because you're not living in your truest authenticity, like a Leo. And you're stuck in your own head. It's self-imposed limitations. Like you're holding back. 4 of Pentacles. King of Cups in the reverse. You're ultimately just hurting yourself by holding back this truth, whatever this truth is. So you're blocking your own heart chakra. 8 of Pentacles. So it could possibly involve work, like I said, or your work, your purpose, or your mission, or they could all be tied in together. Could be also in relation to music. Like I said, the ocean could be like you're a healer in some way, shape, or form. You could work in the medical industry. Psychotherapy. I just got podiatrist. Okay, so what do we have as advice moving forward here? The Star card, beautiful, Aquarian energy. And the Ace of Cups actually came out first, and then the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. So we have double Virgo energy here, and then we have Aquarius, the Star card. There's something here about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, having hope for the future. This could also be, this could be that you're in the spotlight, or there's a lot of there's a lot of attention on you, but really ultimately the Star card is my favorite card in the tarot for a reason, because it comes after the Tower. Star card comes after the Tower, the crumbling of a structure, and when you're finally able to see the light after some sort of, Tower moment. And it's healing, it's divine healing. There's hope for healing, and it's like the first steps of healing. It's like you can finally see that glimmer of light in the distance, and remember that light comes from darkness. So your advice is healing, something in regards to yourself. Don't be concerned about, what is best for everybody else in the situation. Like, Virgo energy is always concerned with service. Like, what can I do to help you? What can I do to serve you? But in reality, what your advice here is what can you do to help heal yourself, to heal your heart chakra, and have some sort of emotional new beginning within yourself, first and foremost. Because it's actually even going back to the last reading I did. It wasn't my last reading. It was, my last horoscope, but I was talking about Chiron and how the best healers, Carl Jung's theory, the best healers have been through it's kind of a universal theory, but the best healers have been through the worst, or not the worst, because all trauma and all hardship is kind of speculative, but healers have been through trauma, more or less, right? So there's something here about you needing to heal yourself and have some sort of emotional new beginning, which I'm sure you probably already have done, but there's a need for, in this particular aspect of your life, there's a need for you to generate some sort of healing, to have an emotional new beginning within yourself. And with the Hermit card here, this is about seeking answers from within as opposed to seeking the answers outside of yourself. The Hermit card is like the wise old man, guru type figure, and his answers are all within. The universe is within him, right? So it's like you're searching for answers all outside of yourself, and in reality, they're all inside of you. There's possibly some sort of regret that you need to forgive yourself for whatever it is that you're regretting doing, or maybe you need to apologize to somebody or something that just came through. The Judgment card, a wake-up call, Scorpio energy, and the Four of Wands. This could be in relation to, like I said, a family. It could also be a marriage for some of you. But there's also a need to stick up for yourself and quit putting off this decision to do whatever this thing is. Like I said, I feel like this is a conversation. Let's clarify that Knight of Swords. I feel like it's a conversation for a lot of you. What is the Knight of Swords? 5 of Swords. yeah, just be careful about how you're, this is like really weird because it's just kind of giving me flashbacks to my most recent readings and videos, but I'll link them down below. But the Five of Swords is a card of like winning at all costs. So it's like, you really do have to put yourself first in the situation, not in a malicious way. So just be careful of how you're approaching the situation or how you're approaching the conversation. If it's a conversation, don't be like Seven of Swords, but the Five of Swords is like exerting the energy that you need to exert in order for you to win. It's not being selfish. In a lot of ways it can be in the more shadowy aspect of the Five of Swords, but for the most part, like as long as you're not, like as long as you're only taking what's yours as opposed to taking what belongs to somebody else, then you're okay. As long as you're living within your Saturn and Pisces type integrity, your spiritual integrity, right? And it has to do with some sort of wish fulfillment. And it's like spiritual justice because you've been wronged or hurt in the past. Like this is your birthright. I'm getting Emperor energy. So that's Aries and Ace of Cups. And it's like an unexpected new beginning, heart chakra awakening. It's a death and rebirth process, Phoenix rising from the ashes, and you weren't expecting it. So big Scorpio energy. We got Aries, we got Leo, we got Libra, Virgo. It could really, you guys could be any signs. Obviously, we got Aquarius. Yeah. So if this did resonate at all, guys, please do like and subscribe. As always, it really does help me out, guys, so please don't forget to do that. For personal readings, you can shoot me an email or message me on TikTok or Instagram. Share your thoughts. Can't make this up, guys. Beautiful. And then shoot, I think that's all the announcements I have for you. The source of all. So just remember, we're all connected, we are all one, and everything comes from within. So I will see you on the next reading, guys. I love you.